Hi, what's up, guys? My name is Baby Sass. So I'm here today to talk to you about fraud. Why is fraud bad? Or stealing someone's identity bad? So here's my case. I'm suing a company, and I will tell you their name because honestly, what they've done, how they've done it, is quite bullcrap. So for about 3 to 4 years, they've left electricity in my name. Now, I have epileptic seizures, so if I get too stressed out, my anxiety gets too bad, whatever, it pretty much throws me into an epilepsy mode, and I flap like a fish and whatnot, whatever. So, here I am having to deal with these people still putting electricity in my name. No, no asking, no telling, no nothing. These people are always on vacation. It's called Unicap Solutions. I made a complaint about them before, and these people get away with it so bad that the beads office is covering them for. They're covering every aspect of what they're doing in a bad situation. You guys are supposed to be protecting people with disabilities, not harming them. That is terrible and so corrupt. I hope this finds its way to Unicap Solutions, the Beads office, everything. I'm telling you right now, I'm coming after every one of you. Because what you did to me and how you just shoved me away like it's nothing, even the police, even the FBI, everybody, even Unicap shoved someone's name gave them my home address where I live now, and told them I was looking for a new place, and I didn't even know I was looking for a new place before they knew, because Unicab pretty much sold my medical stuff. Unicab pretty much has no self-respect. I think it's a haha, this is how we get you back, because basically they're asking me for almost $800 for back rent that I didn't even know I had, because they never made me sign a paper. They never said anything. They never even once said anything to me about anything. Now, here's where it gets more fucked up in so many ways. They stole my pots and pans, my blankets, and a few other things. Now, at the time, when I had my obligation to them, I didn't even live at that apartment for a whole freaking week. I was out by the 6th, 7th day, because these people decided to have someone who's mentally and I want to say physically out of his goddamn mind. He threatened me with the 22, and I called the cops instantly. Felt threatened for my safety, and the cops, oh, this is a civil matter. He just threatened me with the 22. How is that a civil matter? He's telling me he's gonna shoot me with the gun. He has knives as thick as a fucking arm. What? And he has mental disabilities. What does that say to you? Maybe he's not all the way up there and he shouldn't have a gun license. Hello? Especially if he's threatening to shoot staff members. Now, that's not the only thing I wanted to say. So, now I got a court date for small claims because God bless my lawyers. None of them know what they're doing. Oh, this doesn't count because it's not an original paper. Lady, I gave you everything I had on them. I even gave you some recordings. Does that work? No. You know what? Let me do things myself, because I'm pretty sure I won't have to wait the 5 years that it has to take to get to the point. They frauded Social Security. I'm wanting Social Security to know about this one too. They frauded Social Security by telling Social Security that I wasn't working. And they weren't even turning in pay stubs. And they gave me an $11,000 debt, pretty much. I want them to pay. I want them to pay for the pain and suffering that I have to go through. And I hope that people learn. Do not send your sons, your daughters, your grandparents, anybody who has a mental disability. Do not send them to SkyPoint, UniCap Solutions, or anything that's affiliated with UniCap or SkyPoint. Because SkyPoint is owned by UniCap Solutions. So, hope you never, ever get your children, grandparents, a dog, a goldfish mixed up into that. Because, honestly, if you do, you are very sad. Because these people don't take care of your children. These people wouldn't take care of nothing. They'd say, these people go on more vacations to fucking Africa, Brazil, and anywhere else than I've seen one person need to take. They put electricity in my name without even telling me. They didn't have my signature. They didn't have my authority. They didn't have nothing on me. They didn't have any type of right to sit there and do that. But they did. So AEP charged me $662. And it's a very, very terrible thing what they're doing. So I hope for everybody's sake, and I'll be posting this on Reddit. And I'll be posting everything on every type of platform to make sure that people are aware of what UniCab really is. They are not good. They are terrible. They will sell your medical information if it means gaining $1. They will give it away for free if it means they could piss with you. So please, whatever you do, take all your medical information with you. So, whatever information they got on you, you request it and you say burn all other copies. Because if they don't, and your information gets out there, because let's face it, they'll give it. They've already done it to me. I had to get rid of so many things because they ruined my credit score. If I wanted to get an apartment, I wouldn't be able to get an apartment. If I wanted to get a house, I wouldn't be able to get a house. My credit score was at 715 when I first decided to go for doing all that. Now, my credit score is at 615. And it hasn't even risen. So everything's just kind of messed up right now. And I find it highly likely why UniCab paid for it. I think they should follow their own motto. Actions can have consequences or rewards. It's all up to you. And they're the only ones with access to any of my mail, any of my stuff, So, and I feel like this is, a revenge thing because, one, they never told me that, the electricity was in my name. You would think that's something that's concerning about me. You would tell them it's in my name and you know, it's within my rights. Sorry. But no, they don't do that. What they do, they put it in your name and they don't tell you a thing. That's their fucking motto. So, follow me for part 2. And when the court date arrives, whether it be probably this year or next year, hopefully they can expedite it. Because I had a real issue recently. So I'm hoping they can expedite it. If they can't, it'll be May 18th of 2026 when I give you part 2 update. Because that's when my court date will be handled. And hopefully I put in for the maximum amount of $10,000. I'm pretty sure UniCap Solution has their copy of a lawsuit right there on their desk. And this is not their first time. So if parents want to look into their child's records, do so very, very quickly. Because shit's about to get real. And when shit gets real, trust me, you wouldn't want your child there. You wouldn't want your grandmother, grandfather, anybody who's related to you, brother, sister, uncles, aunts, near UniCap, because they're about to explode like it's 2012. I mean, they're about to just roll, heads about to roll because of what's happening. The owners are con artists. If you want to save your children, you do it the proper way. You get a lawsuit. You complain to Beads. If Beads don't do nothing because Beads is hiding them, Beads is putting a curtain up for them, and I figured that one out real quick. Beads is in on it. Because what I went into Beads complaining about them, and what did Beads do? They shut me down real quick when I said UniCap Solutions. They shut me down real quick. They didn't give me a number that was good. They said this is the number for UniCap Solution. I mean, not UniCap, but this is the number for the Beads Complaint Hotline. And if you want to make a request, you just got to go through them. They're located in Indy. And I called that number. And next thing you know, it's been over 2 weeks. I said, if they do not put in a number, or if they do not do it, I'll put them in with my lawsuit. So there's going to be another lawsuit that's going to happen after. Because they're negligently letting it happen. They haven't caught them, really? How have you not caught these people? They're stealing money. Especially from Social Security. And potentially their clients. Now, if you want a part 2, like, comment, subscribe, please. And tell me if you ever dealt with this kind of bullshit in your life at any point in time. Put it down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear how you guys can handle it. Or if you guys know a better way that could be handled. Because apparently civil matters have to go from online and courthouses and stuff. So, and apparently I don't have enough backing for it. So if you guys know anybody who does anything with disability, people who can help me, who can stand up for these people, please send me a personal message. Do what you want. I will reply to anybody who can give some good advice, standard but solid advice, because these people are morons. I'm saying it straight. People are morons. And I'm sad to say, but if you got too much smoke up your ass that you can't see left from right, then you're stupid. Alright, talk to y'all later.